action is always a good thing, and it enables you at least to draw conclusions and to yeah, to live things, to experience things, and from that you can really perceive things a broader way. And if you do your job of, you know, just stepping outside a little bit of what happened and observing what happened, you can really improve everything in your life. But you need to experience that, and it's what I did yesterday, basically. I'm going to come back on my personal experience. You know, I very quickly feel I'm, you know, attacked a little bit when I'm yeah, aggressed when I'm at home and there's a lot of noise around, whether it's the neighbor who is making a lot of noise just on the other side of the wall or outside. And yesterday it was a car coming in at late, you know, it was after 11 p.m. and with music very loud, and for a few minutes like that, windows open. And as it was hot here, I had the window open of my home, and obviously it was very well, annoying. Suddenly you have, you know, the music at home late at night. Okay, whatever. The thing is that I thought, okay, I'm going to tell him. So I waited at the window, by the window, and when he finally came out of the car, I call him and say, hey, please, the music, that's a little loud now, no? And he was not very happy with that, and kind of overreacted. And okay, that's fine. It's now it's finished. Okay. And I was not happy with his answer either. So I decided to try to go downstairs and see him. And eventually I saw him and we talked. And it was not really a happy conversation, if I can say. But eventually, after a long time, it ended up, you know, being okay, being fine, because recognizing that, yeah, okay, we're on the same page, and he doesn't enjoy that either, and he just didn't realize the thing this night. Okay, so what I realized is that it could have, you know, the thing is that the reaction of one, the reaction of the other a bit more, and you know, each of us kind of overreact each time because we don't accept the situation, and it can lead to physical violence. Basically, that was my point yesterday, because at some point I didn't know exactly where it would end up, and exactly, well, it's something I already thought of in the when you're in the experience. You just don't want to lose face. I don't know if we can say that, but you just want to lose, in a way, the battle, you know. So you always overreact, and are you ready to fight for that? Basically, it was just I already thought of that several times, and I know that there are a lot of things that I've already decided I'm not ready to fight for that, because there's just no way, no point. It's just an overreaction that is completely nonsense. So for this reason, yesterday I thought of that, and I thought that basically it could have, you know, become, I don't know what, and physical violence, which I was clearly not decided for that. But I also realized that my behavior was, in a way, leading to, or at least opening the door to, getting, you know, worse. So that was not exactly what I wanted. That was not at all what I wanted at first. What I wanted is to say, hey, there's a problem. I'm going to talk to this person, because first of all, this person is not necessarily aware, which is always very often the case. The person is not necessarily aware that, you know, of the behavior, how it happens for others. And first of all, we'll say it, hey, just annoying, and the person can just, oh, okay, I don't know, sorry for that, and that's it. So I talk. If I don't talk, I'm angry of what is happening, and that's not a good thing. And my job is to express myself. So that's what I did, and for that, it's very interesting. It's why I say, well, experience things. It's always good, but then also, you know, it's good to see what you can improve. And yesterday, I took the time to think of that, and my conclusions is, okay, my default, I would say the thing I should improve really is that at first, well, the person maybe overreacted and was not in a good faith at first, even though deeply the person was in good faith. But the reaction was not the right one. Anyway, why that? There are a lot of reasons. The person was maybe a little angry this tonight. I don't know, for any other reasons. But anyway, whatever the reasons, I have a role played in this overreaction. I kind of opened the door to this overreaction and again, because first of all I felt, as I said at first, like I was attacked. I'm home peacefully and someone comes and put the music very loud and it's late night and hey, we are a lot of people, we're at home and what the hell, what's happening? So I feel really attacked, like someone being aggressive towards me, which in a way, yeah, there are true reasons for that. There are true, there's something true of that about that. The thing is that there's nothing about me. The person is maybe not even aware, which is most of the time not really aware what is happening. And so anyway, feeling being attacked, even personally, is even worse. Is really the basis for war, whether it be around you or just in your mind. You don't feel at peace with this behavior and with this kind of conclusion. So the vast majority of the time, even if someone is just kind of attacking yourself precisely, it's always because of the personal story of this person. It's always because you represent something for this person, which is far beyond yourself. It's more the role you play for this person at this time. So feeling that it's you personally who is pointed for whatever reasons is always a bad reaction. First of all, in this case, it was clearly not me personally. Okay, so feeling you're being attacked or someone is being aggressive towards you precisely is just a bad thing, because in this way, finally, what is happening? You're being a victim. And that's just the wrong situation, the situation you don't want to be, because feeling you are a victim is a choice. Okay, you feel like that at first, but you can also feel other things, and that is not depending of what is happening around you. What is happening around you, it's like I always take the example of, okay, if it's raining, do I feel a victim even if that's a big problem for me today? No, because it's just the weather, just nobody is attacking me personally, so I don't feel like a victim. There's some noise. It would have been some noise because of the thunder. I wouldn't have felt like a victim. So the circumstances by themselves are not the problem. It's how you feel them. And if there's a person behind, or if there's nobody, the noise by itself maybe is the same, but depending on how you perceive things, and if you embody a role, then things change in your mind, and that can become very difficult, very different, and you feel like a victim or not. So it's just as you can see, just a matter of perception and of in a way translation. What is happening? What's the story behind that? So feeling a victim is always a problem. From that, my reaction was obviously a little bit different. From that, his reaction was a little different, and it can just lead to things that you don't want. So if a situation starts by feeling a victim, in a way you made a mistake. It's not about the other that you made a mistake. It's about yourself. You're never a victim. You always have a choice. What is happening around you, you don't have control, but you can choose to take steps. What I did. To take steps is always a good thing. There's something that is not, that you don't feel good. You try to interfere in a way to take action, to change things, and that's good. That's the good part. Now, if you try to change things from the position that I am a victim and I have to defend myself, there's a problem, because obviously well, in a way, you assume there is a war and you're reacting like there is a war, and it's already right in your mind, and everything is going to change and to relate to that now that you decided that there was a war, you were a victim. So don't be a victim, as really my conclusion. Don't be a victim, choose to react, but because you want to take action because of what is happening, and accept that you don't have control of what is around you. So anyway, it's like that. You take action, you're not a victim. If you feel a victim, I think the best thing to do is not doing anything at all. Even if things are very unfair, you should react. Okay, if you are to move from a victim position, don't move at all. It's better, I think, really, because else you, well, you're certainly going to make things worse, at least for you. Okay, so that's my thought. I think it's a very important realization, and so don't hesitate, as usual, to tell me how you handle this kind of situation, and what you think is best in those situations. It's a really good thing to think of, and I would really enjoy to have your opinion on that. So I talk to you soon. Bye now.